Now, what is next to address? Let's listen.
There was no 911 call from the prison that night. Why did the Indiana State Prison not call for outside help when a prisoner was burning to death inside his cell, when the entire cell house was filled with dangerous smoke? Well, because Indiana State Prison has its own fire station right on site. It sits about 30 steps from B Cell House, where inmates were screaming for help. And the prison has its own on-site firefighters, inmates who have the latest training and equipment to fight fires. In fact, one of those firefighters was in B Cell House, cell 126, the whole time Josh's cell was on fire.
But they didn't open his door.
He was not released from his cell?
No, he didn't get out, let out until everybody else did.
Why?
I don't know why. That man knew what to do. And had he been out, I think at the initial, hey, there's a fire up here, Josh would still be alive today.
As you can tell from this documentary, nobody from the outside is ever called in, like ever. So fire departments or the hospital. Now, I'm also questioning that you knew the severity of what was going on, but an ambulance wasn't called until much later. And Indiana State Prison having their own fire department is actually a really great tool when it's actually fucking used. As I've stated, I worked in D Cell House, and fires happened almost every single shift. Do you know how many times I saw any of the prison firefighters come into the cell house? Honestly, one time. One time. So the whole point is they judge the severity of the situation. Especially with a fire, you have no idea what's going to catch on fire, how quickly it's going to take, and they take forever to take precautions for these things. And when I tell you that when there is an emergency within the prison, if it's simply just the inmate that is having the emergency, they walk, they don't run. And I don't know, maybe these brand new COs didn't know that there was a prison firefighter in this cell house, even though it says firefighter on their name, on their board. But when the upper hands were made aware of what were happening, why was that not the first order that was given? Why? Because it was after night count time and everyone was supposed to be in their cells? Because an emergency within the prison does not warrant somebody getting out of their cells? This was not a disciplinary unit, mind you, so when it's not count time, when it's not nighttime, they are out roaming around. That is general population, this cell house. So I still have no idea why somebody wasn't called. Okay, somebody wasn't, because somebody was right there in that cell house that knew what to do. But that was never a thought that crossed any of their minds.